Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay here from Easy Blade Shaving Products. So today we're going to do the easiest skin fade you can do in the world. I kid you not, you guys. If you a lot of you new guys that are just learning, this is going to be a great tutorial for you guys. So just stay in there, stick by, watch the tutorial. So what we did here is we started off with a T outliner. We're basically starting at the temple area of the head, and we're going to work our way all the way around the head and do the same thing. We're going to go to the other side of the head, right to the temple area. And again, guys, the easiest possible fade you can do because there's no bulk on top, guys. So a lot of you new guys that want to learn how to do skin fades, start with the hair low like this, guys. You don't want to go, with the hair too long on top. That's when things get a little confusing with the bulk. And what I did here was I grabbed a shaver, and I'm basically making this skin fade as bold as possible. Now when you're using a shaver, you want to make sure that when you're going up, you want to flick your wrist. So you did your T outliner, now you're going to go behind that T outliner with the shaver, and as you can see me going, I wasn't going all the way up to the line. Next thing we're going to do is grab our number 2 clip, number 2 guard, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to go all the way around the head. And we're just going to take it down and make it as clean and as even as possible, guys. Really simple. We're only going to be using, I believe, 3 guards. So we're using our number 2. We're going to use our number 1.5. We're also going to use our half for this tutorial. So here we go. We got our machine open. We're using a wall. And we got it all the way open. Now you do want to grab a brush for this, guys, and kind of brush the hair every time you go over it. Now this is the reason why you want to use your brush, is because that's going to make it as clean as possible, guys. A lot of times when you're cutting hair, there's a lot of little micro hairs that you're not going to be able to see. Like I said, all you want to do is go all the way around the head. What we're doing is we're creating a guideline. All right, so fading hair is creating lines and taking them out, guys. So we do the same thing all the way around the head, making sure it's as even as possible. Now, when you're fading hair, guys, you want to make sure that you have a plan. A lot of guys get lost because they don't have a plan, guys. You need a plan when you're fading hair. Okay? So our plan was to do a skin line, do whatever we're going to do on top, and then we create our first guideline. Now, whatever we did on top was our 2. So the next clip we're going to grab is our 1.5, and we're going to fade into that 2. So now as I open that 1.5, it becomes the 2. If you guys already watched a lot of my tutorials, you know that I believe that all guards equal out to each other. If you guys are a little confused on that, you can go to our channel and just type in clipper guards explained. And there's a whole tutorial just teaching you all about clipper guards, basically. Now what I'm doing here is basically flicking my wrist as I'm going higher. And what that's going to allow you to do is kind of not go too far, with that clip, but you're not going to see too much of a transition with this particular guard, because like I said, it's kind of the same thing as the 2 once you open it up. So there's really no too much of a transition here. All right, guys, continue going around the head, making sure that it is nice and clean. All right, guys, then we're gonna go ahead and drop to our 1 guard. Now this is where a little bit of a transition will start to take place. And you wanna be a little bit careful as you get higher. Make sure that you're opening your machine again, because when you open your machine, it transitions into that previous guard, and this is gonna allow you not to create another line. So close your guard and attack that line as you get higher. Make sure that you're opening the lever on your clipper. Make sure that you have a clipper with a lever. I know a lot of people, when they start cutting hair, they kind of buy like cheap clippers from most of the department stores and stuff like that. And some of them don't even have levers on it, which is a bad deal. So you want to make sure that you get a clipper with a lever. And we're going to do the same thing all the way around the head, guys. A little bit of a transition is starting to take place. Just making sure that everything is nice and clean, and make sure that we brush the area so any of those micro hairs will get brushed out of the way. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing, guys. Shorter strokes, and just make sure that you're flicking that wrist at all times. And the cool part about this video, guys, is we're gonna do a beard as well. We're gonna shape his beard. We're gonna shape the front of his headline. It's gonna be a clean cut, guys. It's gonna be pretty fade it out. All right, just making sure everything is nice and clean. Go over your work. Video purposes, it's definitely a little bit shorter, a little bit cut up. Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our half guard. Now, if you guys remember, we use that machine open. Now that machine without a guard open is a half. So what we did there, we had a half. Now what we did was we threw our half guard on there to really attack that line. And we basically cracked the machine open and started to fade up into that hair. And as you can see, a blend is starting to take place. All right, we're gonna do the same thing all the way around the head, behind the head. It's not too much of a line showing, but you wanna make sure that you use this technique anyway. You wanna make sure that you go over it, cross your T's, dot your I's. Make sure that you go over it anyway. I don't see too much of a line that needs to be taken out because that previous clip did a lot. Now it all depends on the texture of the hair. Everybody's hair is different, so a lot of times you might have a darker line. In this particular case, there was not a darker line. It was a little bit lighter, so that other guard did a lot of justice. So we're gonna go over it anyway though. We wanna make sure it's clean because there's probably a line that we really can't see, but it's there. So we're gonna make sure that we go over it and make sure that it's clean. Then we're gonna go ahead and take this guard off the machine and we're gonna start fading out that skin line. Now, if your clippers are adjusted, if your clippers are zero gapped, you should be able to remove that skin line with your machine. Here we go. Now we close that machine up all the way and we're doing very short strokes, just trying to pop out that line, guys. And as we get higher, we're gonna open up that lever. Now, if you guys remember in the beginning, we made our guideline was that machine all the way open. So we had it closed, we're going up. Now we wanna imagine where we put that guideline at. And we don't wanna go higher than that, guys, at all. So what I'm doing here is basically plucking out that line. As I get higher, I open up the machine and I'm staying in the area where I put my guideline. If I go higher, I'm gonna go where that 1.5 and that 2 was. Here's what we got. Okay, we're gonna start working on the back. I'm gonna do the same exact steps, guys. Flicking out that line. As I get higher, I wanna remember and visualize where I put that guideline originally. Now, guys, fading hair, being a barber is an art. Everybody does it different. Use your creativity, guys. Be whoever you want to be when you have these clippers in your hand. Fade whatever way you want to fade. There is no special way you can fade. Everybody has a different style, guys, and kind of watch these videos. That's what we got in the back, guys. You can see the back is nice and clean. You want to kind of watch these videos and kind of get your own style. Like, you'll take something from me, you'll take something from another channel. You want to just make sure that you're just soaking up as much information as possible without getting confused, guys. Same thing over here. You want to make sure that we blend this nice. Make sure we blend this out really good. Going over it. Now we're gonna go ahead and work on the headline, guys. Now when I do the headline, I like to start in the middle and then go from my left to my right. So you want to start in the middle because that's what makes it even. A lot of times when you start on one end, you can make it lopsided. So I like to make that line in the middle so that when I start from the other end, I have somewhere to go. Now, as I go over to this right side over here, as I go back to the middle, I have a guide to go to. Same thing when I start on the left, I have somewhere to go. Start on the left and I start to work my way across to the middle. Now, if you put that line in the middle, you have a direction, you have a map, you have somewhere to go. You always want somewhere to go when you're cutting the hair. Be creative, be fun, but also have a map. Have some steps. Take some steps from me, take some steps from other guys, and just have a map, guys, and be very creative. Made sure I kept his hairline as natural as possible. I didn't go too far back. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna start our beard, guys. You can see the fade is nice and blended. So what I'm gonna do is blend this sideburns into that fade. So I started with a 0. Now here, what we're doing is we're fading backwards. So we're starting our 0. We're gonna go ahead and drop to our 1.5 and flicking our wrist really slow. And as you can see, it's starting to blend out. Then we're gonna go ahead and drop to our half. I want to make sure that I pick that beard out as much as I can. He wants to keep his beard thick, so we're just gonna get all of the hair that's just hanging out, and we're gonna shape that beard, guys. We're gonna create a nice line. Again, we're gonna use our T outliner, but most of the detail is gonna come from our straight razor. So what we're using here is just a T outliner, outlining the side of the jaw, not going in too much, just keeping it as natural as possible, making sure it's as straight as possible. So what I want to do here is keep his beard as high as possible. Now you have to be creative again, guys, and understand what looks good on people and what doesn't. Now if I look at him, I'm saying to myself, well, this beard looks great if it's nice and thick. So what I'm doing is just making sure that I'm lining that up nice and thick, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and do the outside area, okay? And I'm gonna start hitting up under the mustache, making sure that that's nice and straight. Next thing I'm doing is just kind of any of the hair that's hanging out, I wanna get it with my T outliner. Now my T outliner is pretty sharp, and I'm just getting anything that's hanging out, any of the straggler hairs that are just hanging out, and just kind of shaping that beard into the, position I wanted it. And this is where the true art comes in, guys. And this is where you want to start sculpting and just making sure that everything looks the way you think it should look, guys. You want to go ahead and get the bottom area, making sure that it's nice and clean. Again, most of that detail is going to come from our straight razor. Shaping as much as possible and just going over details. Attention to detail, guys. Go over things and make sure that they're straight. Again, over here, we're going to start with our 0. Then we're going to drop down to our 1.5, our half, and our 1. I just want to make sure that's nice and blended. So you're going to be fading here backwards, guys. The same steps we did on top, but you're doing it backwards. All right, making sure I comb that down, making sure that line is nice and straight. So what I'm doing here is the same thing I did on the other side, keeping it as close as possible to his natural structure of his face. You don't want to go too much in, guys, because it starts to look weird. And again, keeping that beard as high as possible. All right, attention to detail, guys. Just make sure of any of the hair that's hanging out, make sure that you sculpt it. Use your good eye, and just be an artist, guys. Go ahead and hit that mustache, just making sure that it's nice and straight. All right, just going over that beard one more time, making sure it's nice and clean. Making sure we can shape it as much as possible. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and pull out some Easy Blade shave gel, and that's gonna allow that blade to guide. It's a clear shave gel. And just making sure that we have that, have our customer nice and comfortable when we give them a shave. We using the Easy Blade straight razor and the Easy Blade double edge razor. Just pulling that skin as much as possible and leaning my blade at a 30-degree angle, as you can see right here. Just making sure that I give them that detail. Every once in a while I try to use enhancements, but most of the time I try not to. So I just try to enhance it as much as I can naturally with that straight razor and make it really pop out. Making sure that that beard is nice and sharp, that headline is nice and sharp. Just really paying attention to detail and making sure that my client is very happy. Making sure you pull that skin, guys. Don't be afraid to use a straight razor. As long as you pull the skin and you angle it at a 30. And here's what we got on this side, guys. You can see the fade. You can see the beard is blended right in. We're gonna go ahead and work on this side as well. Making sure that that line is nice and sharp again. Pulling that skin, making sure I'm angling that blade, guys. And we're gonna pay attention to detail at the top of the headline. You wanna turn your razor upside down and go the opposite way. Let's work on this side of the beard, making sure we're pulling that skin and just giving them a nice detailed beard, guys, as much as we can, and for what we're working with. Okay. Nice and clean. So we'll go ahead and hit that mustache. We don't want no hair on top of that lip. We want to make sure it's nice and clean. Make sure that they fold their lip like so. And make sure you pull that skin like so. Pull up. Make sure you're using that straight razor properly. Go back under there with the T outline and make sure everything is clean. And this is what we have, guys. Clean fade with a beard. If you guys like that video, like, comment, and subscribe. Jay here from EasyBladeShavingProducts.com. If you need any products, use coupon code YouTube. I will talk to you guys soon.